Good morning. It's good to see you. I thought for 2023, I just want to have a decent conversation with you guys about the coaching programs that I've got available on my website. So, the first coaching program that you will see there is called Vigorous Validation. So, let's start off with answering the question, what is a coaching program? So there's a difference between coaching and counseling. Coaching enhances your own abilities. So I'm basically giving you tools and equipment that you can then use at certain intervals in your life, in certain situations that you find yourself in, and then you can progress through that situation at your own pace. But counseling is where I sit and I listen to you and I ask questions to provide guidance for the thoughts to take a certain direction and stuff. Life coaching is more of I would say a personal relationship with the person that I am working with. It's a one-on-one thing. I don't really do group coaching. I have tried it. I didn't like it. Although there are people that enjoy it, I prefer one-on-one coaching because then I can look at the results that you are giving me and we can change it to suit you, and open communication on the exercises and stuff. Maybe we should just touch on that. Life coaching, especially the coaching programs that I have developed, is there's an introductory page where I explain why we need to do what our theme is for this week, why it's important, and then from there the worksheets or the activity sheets is to give you guidance and to guide your thoughts. You don't need to use the activity sheet. You can journal, you can email, you can WhatsApp. There's a lot of different platforms that you are able to communicate with me. But we need to have a coaching session once a week. So whether that is an online Zoom telephonic session or an in-person sit down and let's look at the week's exploration and discovery that you did, and then we dedicate, and at the end of the day you soar. So to get back to the 3 courses that I've got, the one is Vigorous Validation. That is concerned with validation. So what is validation? If you are a child and you are doing something when you were young and you did something, your parents would be like, oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much. That's so awesome. Thank you for doing this. They validated your actions. At some point in your life, you are supposed to be able to validate your own actions. In other words, it's an internal validation that needs to take place. When other people are giving us validation, that is called external validation. But when we can evaluate our own actions and our contributions to society, to friendships, to ourselves, to our relationship, whatever the case may be, when we are able to, with the tools and the equipment that I'm providing, to validate our actions, what we have said, look at how you said something, evaluate that, all of that. That is where you then grow as a person. If you are unsure if you have the ability to validate yourself, this is a good program to identify strengths and weaknesses. It's not just about validation. We start at a point and we work our way towards the goal. It's an 8-week program. It is 3,000 Rand for the 8 weeks. If you divide it into those into the 8 weeks, it's 375 Rand per week, which is not a lot. If you take into account that I'm seeing you for a coaching session, I am developing the paperwork, the structures and all of that, 375 Rand a week is definitely not expensive. So I'm just going to read here for you my little introduction on the first page of the Vigorous Validation to give you a better idea. What is validation? In this course, we are focusing on the following definition. Recognition or affirmation that a person or their feelings or opinions are valid and worthwhile. So imagine if you spent most of your life trying to please other people by taking what they are saying about you into account, and you chameleon into that situation. In other words, you do not want to go clubbing, but you are so scared of being excluded, or your friends going like, you know what, you're the boring one, you're the this and the that you go clubbing even though you hate every second of it. Where if you had the internal validation process going, you know that your opinion is valid and you can substantiate why you are making this decision, which in other words shows the people that you work with, that you mix with, that you affiliate with, that you do have the ability to validate your own opinions and your actions, because you can provide reasons for why you are saying and doing what you're saying and doing. You're not looking to them to determine if your actions are acceptable or not. You have got the skills and the tools to evaluate your own actions and thoughts. So validation can be external, as we have said, where people are commenting and validating what you have done, thought, and or said. Validation can also be internal, where you yourself validate your actions, your thoughts, and your communications. So that is the one coaching program that we have got. Then we have a coaching program called Beautifully Balanced. So what is unique about Beautifully Balanced is that the coaching program itself takes a life of its own the moment you enroll for it. So if you are a single person, if you don't have a romantic partner of any kind, and you want to, it feels like something is out of balance and you want to rebalance your life, your coaching is going to look different to somebody that is married. Somebody that is married, their coaching is going to look different at certain intervals to somebody who's married with children. And so it goes on and on. So this Beautifully Balanced is really tailor-made to you as an individual. I can't get on the pricing out of my head right now, but you guys are more than welcome to go and have a look at the website. I just want to give you a little the insight here that I've written down. So Beautifully Balanced is a coaching program, and the coaching programs relies heavily on you as the client to implement the strategies that you are provided with. So you're provided with a rainbow of strategies, but you need to be able to choose, try, apply, evaluate. Okay, no, this doesn't work, so let's try that one. It's something that you need to take responsibility for as the client. What makes this program unique? Well, if you prefer, I can send you videos with the worksheets, and then we still have our once a week meeting. Now the meeting, like we have discussed previously, can be done via online services, telephonically, or in person. And that is up to you. So Beautifully Balanced, the idea behind it is to ensure that you are balanced. You're not spending too much time at work, or working too much at home. Your family life might be out of balance. So now you guys might ask me, so what does it look like when something is out of balance? There's conflict. There's resistance. There's unhappiness. I'm not talking about once in a while. I'm talking about that is the general vibe. Is people are voicing to you that, you know what, you don't have time for us. You don't make time for me. You're always busy at work, or you're always busy with the kids, but you're not giving attention to me. This is for you. Beautifully Balanced helps you to identify the areas that we need to work on. And remember, D-Dandelions, our slogan is discover, dedicate, and soar. So the goal is to get you to soar. But before we can do that, we need to discover what is out of balance, what is out of whack. And when we are done discovering, we need to dedicate, because nothing is going to change if we do not dedicate ourselves to that. And then the third program is something that I'm quite proud of. It is called Grateful Gratitude. So Grateful Gratitude is there to identify trauma that you might have experienced previously in your life, help you to work through that. It includes trauma counseling, which I can do, I'm capable of doing. And it also teaches us to change our thought patterns that we have about things that happen with us or to us. That's the other thing. There's a difference when something happens to you and when something happens with you. So yeah, important differences that makes a difference in the experience. But that being said and done, those are the 3 coaching programs. I am developing a coaching program this year about communication. I feel quite strongly about it. And I hope that you guys will go to the website and have a look. And remember, there are payment plans. We don't have to pay the whole amount at the beginning. We can pay it per week. So when you come for your session, your face-to-face, your telephonic, or whatever the case may be, we can then make the payment after you've had the session, and that covers your week in the coaching program. I know that life is getting to all of us, and January and February finances are out of whack. In my case, a lot of the licenses and the affiliations and all of that, even for the kids, needs to be paid in January and February. So I always say, January and February, don't ask me to even look at anything. But if you feel that you need these coaching programs, please reach out. Don't sit in silence and quiet and struggle through your life alone. You're not alone. There's always something to be done, something we can wangle. Okay, so good luck for this week and everything that is waiting for you, and all of the best, and talk to you soon. Bye.